This is my patch 1.2 breakdown of Legend of Terra. I'm going to explain how each change affects the state of the meta, and let me tell you what. The first change is amazing. Vladimir changing in his level up form from being damage 1 to drain 1 is huge. It's going to allow you to take more hits early to preserve a lot of your units so you can start doing massive damage, and then you get to heal probably quite a bit. So that's awesome. You probably will be seeing more of these decks in Ring, and I hope that it stays around because I think this is a great idea. The concept is there. We shall see. Karma, this nerf will slow her down a little bit, but not a lot. Definitely will need it because she is pretty strong. Shen. Shen is really bad before this change. And honestly, we will be seeing a little bit more of a Shen deck, but this will not make him overpowered by any means, but he will be appearing more in ranked. Vi. Vi needs this for the opponent's sake because she was just way too tanky, way too hard to kill for a 5-drop. Hecarim, honestly, this doesn't do a whole lot. The decks that around Hecarim are really inconsistent, so this is kind of just quality of life, make him a little bit stronger. He is still, the deck needs help, not the champion. But this does allow him to kind of trade way more aggressively against a lot more other higher cost units. Followers and spells now. Great Horn Companion just definitely makes him a stronger unit, but I don't know if people will play him more because he is a 5-drop. So I don't think a big change here. Grizzled Ranger needed to get nerfed. He was really strong. He still is strong. If you're running a Demacia deck, I think you should be running Grizzled Ranger because he is that good. This guy still not that good. Changing his health from 1 to 2, he's still not that good. I don't think this is going to change the game very much at all. Loyal Badger Bear coming from this, increasing his power to 3. Very much needed. Still pretty strong. Like, these two are still very good cards. Any Demacia deck, I feel like, should be running him. Maybe not him, but honestly, like, the pair of them, super strong. Standalone. Standalone needed this nerf because what people would do is hold on for, like, their full spell mana and just cast it at any point in time. It was very frustrating. Making it 4 will now kind of hurt the decks that are waiting to use it. So this is a great change. Legion Rear God. This is a straight nerf to the Noxus Piltover Burn deck. Now he can be killed by pretty much any 1-drop, 2-drop. So that is awesome. They needed this. This is going to greatly weaken that burn deck. And that's great. Kindly Tavern Keeper. Increasing his power 2 to 3 will definitely make him more prevalent in Freyr decks. The problem is why he's not that prevalent. It's just because healing 3 to your Nexus or an ally, there's just not a lot of place in some Freyr decks for that. It's cool, but yeah, he just doesn't have that big of a place because there are better cards to use instead of him. But he will be being used more since he's so much stronger. Having 3 health or 3 power, he can definitely trade a lot more aggressively now. Deep Meditation, increasing his cost by 1. This card got spammed so much this nerf needed to come in because too many people would cast 2 of these a turn and still cast more spells. It was insane. They needed to nerf this. Boom Crew Rookie, probably one of the best cards in the game for the longest time, finally gets hit with a pretty substantial nerf. Now at turn 2, almost there's so many 2-cost followers that can kill it now. So this is a big nerf. This is going to slow down the burn deck greatly and push it pretty down from top tier to low mid tier. So this is a great change. The game needed this. Too many people were spamming the burn deck. Brood Awakening. This is straightly to slow down the Elise control deck because that was getting almost out of hand. Great change. Longtooth. This change is specifically so that he can try to attack twice in some scenarios. That's the main reason for Longtooth. Having him 5-1 just made him kind of useless in a couple of scenarios. Because what they designed this to do is to kind of have Longtooth trade with like a 5-5, but now make him a 5-2. He can now pull in weaker units that are like 1-1s or maybe 1-2 and just blow through them and attack again next turn instead of just hard trading. So this is a great change. These next two, I am convinced that Legends of Runeterra really like these cards and they want these cards played. Both of them have very unique concepts, and I think they just really like these cards. I think Monkey Idol might be played in Gangplank decks. Slotbot, I'm not too sure about. I think you'll see Monkey Idol more than Slotbot. Slotbot just has a a very different concept, but it's a concept that doesn't really synergize too well with a lot of decks. I can see Slotbot being ran in a Shen deck, but other than that, I don't really think any other deck will really utilize him. But that's patch 1.2. Please comment below on how I can improve the videos or what you like or dislike. Thank you.